Welcome back to Talking Dead. We're back with Josh, Lauren, and Norman. I want to remind everyone that if you want to ask a question during Talking Dead, you can send a video to fansubmission@talkingdead.tv and share how The Walking Dead has impacted you or your life for a chance to join us. Now it is my pleasure to introduce this week's featured fan. Please welcome Ron from East Haven, Connecticut. Hello.
Having me. My question is for Norman. Norman, are things going to be a little awkward between Daryl and Dog now going forward?
I made him one of those little stormtrooper dog suits, sort of an H.R. Giger sort of thing going on. No, that dog loves me. He totally loves me. Yeah, everything's cool. Don't worry.
Ron, I want to thank you for being here. And you're wearing Commonwealth colors, by the way.
Represent.
Yeah. Says Lance Hornsby. And before you go, Ron, for being an amazing fan and joining us on the show, I'm first of all going to give you, this is the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus with Verizon 5G. This has America's most reliable network, Verizon, which has just gone ultra, which means you can stream video and audio in HD. And when you purchase it, you automatically get a 12-month subscription of AMC Plus for free. This offer is only available for a limited time and only from Verizon. And Ron, I'm going to send you one of these, your very own Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus with Verizon 5G. So you get the tablet and also you get this. This is a really cool zip-up sweatshirt. It's a hoodie for you to keep. It is available at twdushop.com. This is for everyone else at home. And also, everyone in the audience is going to get one of these hoodies, too. So I'm sending you two things, Ron, for being a wonderful fan. Thank you for your question. It's a pleasure to see you. Take care. Norman, what do you enjoy most about working with the younger actors on The Walking Dead?
You know, I think Daryl's a little like me. Like, I really like working with kids and really old people, and not really many people in the middle. But, you know, the thing I liked about Daryl with the kids in particular is he always talked to them like adults. He never talked to them with any sort of disrespect. They were always equal in his eyes. And I think especially with Judith, you know, every time she, you know, would say, "I'm going," and I'm like, "No, you're not. You're staying here." You know, finally, by the time, hopefully in the future, possibly, maybe, you'll see a scene where I give the opposite answer, and she's ready to go. And I just like the way that he deals with kids, because I think he was an abused kid himself, and, you know, there's no time. You got to learn certain skills to get along, and I think he helps that happen.
He's evolved beautifully in the last 12 seasons, by the way. Oh, yes, hair flick. I'm watching the fight scene with Leah, and I'm going, one of these characters is in a spin-off show, so I feel like Maggie's probably going to be okay. And I want to ask you about this is a big Maggie and Negan episode as well. Yeah. Because she kind of forgives him. No. But it just, it's the closest that it's ever been before.
It may ever be.
It may ever be.
Let's be clear.
Is there anything you can, I'm sure you know this at home, but if you don't, there is a spin-off with Negan and Maggie called Isle of the Dead. What can you tell us about it?
Not too much, but it's really good. It's very scary. It's got the kind of sparseness that we had in season 1 of the show, and they are not friends, thankfully, but there is a lot that is brought up between them by kind of being forced into this particular situation.
Yeah.
Really excited to do it. We're going to be in New York City on a very important mission, and I'm very bad at not giving spoilers, so I'm going to stop talking about it.
It's almost like it's almost like whenever actors first start on The Walking Dead and like do a Comic-Con panel, it's like, what am I allowed to say? You know,
I feel like all over again. I'm just back here.
But you already said something really, really important for me to understand going into the show, which is someone was like, "Oh, well," I heard someone say like, "Well, what? So there's a spinoff that like they get along now." I'm like, you don't know that that's part of what happens, and you just confirmed. You just said they're not friends going into this, so that actually is a tremendous amount of information without spoiling too much.
Yes.
But what is the significance of Maggie leaving Herschel with Negan and Annie?
Well, I mean, we saw Herschel hold a gun on him a couple episodes ago, so it could be Maggie's big plan.
Yeah.
That let Herschel take care of him. I'm kidding.
Interesting.
No, I do think it's, I mean, in this situation, had Maggie not spent time with Annie, the decision may have not been made. But additionally, Negan has proven himself in certain ways to look out for young people, to have the capacity to do certain things, and Maggie doesn't have a lot of choice. And the bigger picture here, which I think she has always been able to take a step back and observe, is she needs to take care of this fellow over here, and she's not going to have any more collateral damage. After everything that we've seen happen with the Meridian people and with Herschel being in danger and all this, it's like it's of utmost importance that Herschel is safe. And let's be honest, he is safest here of all the options, which are zero. This is the safest place for him to be. So, yeah, it was a big moment. It was a very big moment. It's starting to trust you in this capacity, but let's not get any ideas.
Don't get too comfortable with this idea.
Yeah.
Josh, if Hornsby knew how close Carol and Daryl actually are, would he have treated Daryl any differently?
It's a really good question. Yeah, he doesn't really, because he didn't watch the show, so he didn't know, their history. You know, but he's pretty good at
so surprising. He does so much research.
I know, you would think.
The Walking Dead.
It was a blind spot. Yeah. I mean, even if he did, he might even be a little, jealous, because I think it's like the only thing Hornsby has over is his status in the Commonwealth, and I think there's a part of Hornsby that knows it's like he'll never be as cool as Daryl. And, maybe he likes keeping him in his place a little bit, maybe because he senses that he's close with Carol. But I don't know if he knows. But yeah, if he was smarter, if he was smart as he thinks he is, he would have been treated Daryl a little better, I think. Yeah.
Well, one of the questions that we had from Black Luna Angel X on Twitter, Josh,
hey, what's
this
up?
is the most asked question, by the way. Is Lance in love with Carol? Ooh.
I mean, is he alive? Of course, yes, yes. I mean, I think he's. I think he has a real connection or attraction to to powerful women. I think he really feels like she's a little bit of a kindred spirit. Always thinking 10 steps ahead. He's like, wow, I think he could. If it didn't work out with you, I think maybe I could do something. He's keeping his options open. But yes, I think he really respects her and really admires the way she operates.
Well, before we go to break, you can keep the conversation going by following Fear HQ on Twitch, where you'll find the hosts discussing all things horror and The Walking Dead, so check it out. Coming up, more interviews with the cast, our Talking Dead throwback clip featuring Conan O'Brien, and exclusive sneak peeks of both The Walking Dead and Fear. We'll be right back.